Boasting an impressive career with more than 40 years of experience, Dr. Tina Bennett-Kastor was initially inspired for her occupational ventures by her family. A California native, Dr. Bennett-Kastor grew up in a household where everyone voiced their opinions and exhibited creative dispositions. Speaking to her decision of pursuing a career in linguistics, she was first inspired by her grandfather, Lee Edward Travis, who played an integral role in establishing the scientific study of speech pathology in medicine. As her father also received his formal education in speech pathology, she wished to preserve their legacies and resolved to cultivate a future in auditory studies. Initially enrolling at the California Institute of Arts, Dr. Bennett-Kastor earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Humanities and Writing in 1973. Subsequently, she attended the University of Southern California and attained a Master of Arts in Linguistics by 1976. Thriving under the tutelage of her professors at this institute, she continued her studies until she obtained a Doctor of Philosophy in Linguistics in 1978. Following her departure from the University of Southern California, Dr. Bennett-Kastor began accumulating a decorated resume with multiple positions. Prior to the conclusion of her doctoral experience, she worked as a research associate and co-director of research at the John Tracy Clinic in 1977. During this time, she collected data and issued her findings on the language learning abilities of hearing-impaired adolescents. As her program was governmentally funded, she concluded her responsibilities at the John Tracy Clinic once she had finished her investigative analyses. Afterwards, Dr. Bennett-Kastor relocated to Kansas and began a long-lasting professional relationship with Wichita State University. Beginning in 1978, she served as an assistant professor in English and linguistics. While retaining her duties, she simultaneously persisted as the director of the Master Arts and Liberal Studies program from 1988 to 1998. From 1999 to 2016, she excelled as a full-fledged professor of English and language studies. In 2004, she also acted as the interim writing program director for the Institute's English department. Throughout her tenure, Dr. Bennett-Kastor diligently educated her students in her doctoral specialty of linguistics. In this capacity, she has led introductory courses, courses detailing the history of the English language, dialectology courses, and courses describing the cultural impact of languages around the world. In addition, Dr. Bennett-Kastor taught her students in several literary courses, including Irish literature, editing American English, the Bible as literature, freshman composition, and advanced composition. Aside from her educational contributions, Dr. Bennett-Kastor also offers introductory lessons in Irish Gaelic. Furthermore, she traveled to Dublin in 1995 and briefly offered her services as a visiting scholar to the Linguistics Institute of Ireland. While there, she examined the narrative framework in Gaelic-speaking children and the structural inconsistencies among bilingual adults when dictating the same message in their opposing languages. Dr. Bennett-Kastor has also acted as a research consultant for the University of California, Los Angeles Health Rehabilitation Services and as a humanities advisor for the Children's Audio Services. A reputable author by right, Dr. Bennett-Kastor penned Analyzing Children's Language, Multiliterate Ireland, Literacy Manifestations of a Multilingual History, and edited A Discourse Across Time and Space. Regarding her academic compositions, she has circulated essays and articles with professional journals such as Child Language Journal, First Language, American Speech, Functions of Language and Bilingualism, Language and Cognition, to name a few. Likewise, she routinely published articles in a bilingual serial column for Irish Focus from 2003 to 2009. Over the years, Dr. Bennett-Kastor maintained civic responsibilities as a member of the Athletic Board of Directors for the Wichita State University Intercollegiate Athletic Association, the Vice President of the Celtic Circle Irish American Cultural Institute, and the President of the Little Red Wagon Child Care Incorporated. Currently, she performs as the Vice President of the Wichita Irish Cultural Association. Moreover, Dr. Bennett-Kastor retains memberships with the American Speech, Language, and Hearing Association, the Linguistic Society of America, the New York Academy of Science, the Irish American Cultural Institute, the Irish American Partnership, and the Union of Concerned Scientists. Owing to her efforts, Dr. Bennett-Kastor has received a number of distinguished commendations, including recognition as a Hall Fellow through the Hallmark Foundation, a 4-time research grantee with Wichita State University, and an honorary professor of Albert Schweitzer University. She was also nominated for the Pushcart Prize, designated as a Quora Top Writer, and the previous winner of the International Songwriting Competition. As further testament to her accomplishments, Dr. Bennett-Kastor received the Albert Nelson Marquis Lifetime Achievement Award and has been featured in past editions of Who's Who in America, Who's Who in American Education, Who's Who in American Women, Who's Who in Science and Engineering, Who's Who in the Midwest, and Who's Who in the World.